Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Let's talk about what would have made the Thunderbolts even better. Now this movie's being really well received right now, but I'm kind of on the other end where I had some issues with it. This is going to be a spoiler talk, so if you haven't seen the movie, you might want to leave, and I do recommend you see it. A lot of people love it. You might be one of those people, so go check it out. Point number one is Bob. This character was actually done really well in this film, and he is for sure the highlight for me. But there is something that they really excluded with him, and that is his character arc. It happens in such a rapid way that it's really jarring. One minute he's sacrificing himself for the team, and the next minute he's ready to kill them all. He's like, I'm the most powerful being there is, and I don't really care about you guys. So I'm just gonna, take over the city. Bring everyone into darkness. Now, it would have worked a lot better if he had already gotten the kill switch and become that depressive darkness that he was, but they didn't do that. He actually did this way before any of that happened. One scene, he's sweet and innocent. The next scene, he's the cockiest person you have ever met. So we really needed that in-between character arc, and if they had shown that, I think this movie would have been even better. And did you guys know that it's Bill Pullman's son? I just thought that was so cool. My next point is Bucky.
It's a Winter Soldier. That guy is so cool.
He is such a unique and great character. He's also an OG character for us, so we're really connected to him, and it would have been great for us to really see a highlight on him. He hasn't been highlighted in any film, and I'm really sad about this. They kind of hyped up the fact that he was getting into politics, but this was barely touched on in the film, and Bucky didn't seem to know what he was doing. I felt like Bucky was so underutilized. If we had really highlighted Bucky and dove into his story, I think it would have really made this movie great. This movie really needed to utilize the characters. Ghost is the biggest afterthought that I've ever seen in my life. Just a complete flatlined character. I honestly didn't even remember that Ghost was in Ant-Man 2. That's how forgettable the character already was. And then they put her in this film and they didn't give her anything. There is literally I don't even have anything to say about her. There's nothing there. And that's really sad. The actress is great, but the movie didn't give her anything to do. Let's really highlight each personality we've got here. Even US Agent, you're at a huge disadvantage if you haven't seen Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which I have not. So I went in there and was like, who is this?
Dime store Captain America.
I'll have you know, I was actually the official Captain America, so.
Junior varsity Captain America.
What do they mean he's the wannabe Captain America? He just came off as a big jerk. Although he does have a little bit of redemption towards the end of the film, they didn't dive into who he was at all. I want to know about him. I think he was a cool character. Utilizing the characters, each person in the team would have been great and made us feel more connected, especially for the next movie. Another main issue that I had with this movie was the Thunderbolts really becoming themselves. I feel like they still live in the shadow of the Avengers, and them dealing with all these mental issues and being depressed really was the perfect opportunity for them to really realize who they are, to appreciate themselves, to stop putting themselves down, and to realize that their unique qualities are the ones that actually saved the city. The biggest point to this is my least favorite moment in the film, and that's when Valentina kind of leads them into this little press conference and then announces that they're the new Avengers. Yelena goes up to Valentina and says, "We own you now," which is basically implying that they're going to work with her and kind of blackmail her because Valentina needs them and they can use that to their advantage. I really felt like this moment was beneath the characters. You know that Tony Stark would have called out Valentina right there and they would have apprehended her. Same with Cap and all the other characters. They don't play with that. I would have rather Yelena go up to them and then be like, actually, we're the Thunderbolts, and then apprehend Valentina. I feel like this is such a huge missed opportunity, and that would have been a cool, inspiring moment to really see them realizing who they are. We're dealing with a lot of issues here, and we didn't really dive into anyone's past. We just alluded to a bad past and then put a Band-Aid on it. No one got fully fixed or healed, besides, I guess, century by the hug, but that wasn't really a strong point. None of these deep depression issues really got resolved. If we're gonna talk about this, let's make it inspiring. I would want people to walk out of the theater being like, wow, they really overcame that. Just feeling really good and inspired by these characters. These are some things that I wish the movie had tackled and I think would have made it even better. It's a good entry to the MCU, but for me it wasn't the best. But let me know in the comments what you thought of Thunderbolts. Whether you loved it or hated it, it's all okay. Like, I just wish the internet would really accept the fact that we all have different opinions. People have been hurt by Marvel and they're just done. People just don't like it. People love it. Every opinion is valid here. I'm glad for the people who enjoyed it. I saw a lot of room for improvement with this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you would give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.